For those listening, Dave just got sent to a Cirque du Soleil show called Kurios in Australia. I want to say probably like a week and a half ago. And this whole thing like kicked in about a week ago, and Dave's here.
Yeah, it was March.
He made
8th.
it home.
Yeah, March 8th
Thanks,
is
God.
when I left. And now Australia sealed off their borders and says all non-residents,
That's so
they're not
crazy.
going to let them in.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that means for my friends that stayed in Australia. Like, I don't know if the Australian government
Are
is
gonna
coming
send them
close to cracking down on who's in the country as a non-resident and saying, okay, maybe you have to go home. I don't know.
Yeah, because they were all Cirque du Soleil employees, right?
A lot of them, yeah.
And
They can stay, but they will stay in quarantine, so they have the choice to stay or not. Because I have some family who was traveling Australia right now, and they got stuck, and they're like, okay, you can stay, but you will have to do the quarantine first, or you can just go back. And they decide all to go back, and now they're coming to the U.S. And I really don't know how is that gonna be, but they do give you the possibility of leave or stay, whatever you want. But if you stay, you have to stay in quarantine for sure.
Yeah. But I wonder, are hotels even like up and running anymore? Because didn't the hotels in all of Vegas, didn't they all shut down and
yeah,
kick
they're all
everybody
closed.
out?
They're all closed.
So it's like, where do people stay when they're stuck in Vegas, or if they're stuck in other places and like the hotels are closed?
Yeah,
So-
I think the MGM resorts are still open, but I believe all of like the Wynn resorts closed and they barricaded them, so there's like no chance of anyone getting in. I don't know, because like I feel like the last week they've been trying to get everyone out of Vegas that wasn't supposed to be here.
Which is interesting because I heard like people talking about like it doesn't matter if your virus is there. It doesn't really matter to close borders at that point because like unless you just don't have any cases in your place,
Yeah.
then it would make sense.
Well, Mexico is not closing the border to United States, which is crazy, don't you think? Like,
Yeah.
they have no cases there. There's so many cases here, and they're still like, yeah, no, God will protect us. That's exactly what the president said today. It was like, man, do you have a plan? He's like, yeah, God will protect us. That's it.
Oh, we didn't have a plan. Like when people asked us like a week ago, 10 days ago, if we had a plan, we didn't really have a plan either.
No one had a plan.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty close to having like the National Guard come in, setting up giant hospitals, and then it's a question of like they were saying that healthy people shouldn't get tested because then you're just going to put yourself at more risk. Like if you show up to a place to get tested that's full of coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah, I just showed up to mail shoes the other day at USPS, and it was a shit show. Everyone was coughing everywhere. I'm just like, this is how I die, is trying to
Oh my
mail
God.
shoes.
That's so scary.
So I just drove by the dispensary and that was closed.
Oh.
Like, and I don't know, it should be open at this point, and like they were open the other day as an essential service. So when I saw it, there was like a sign on the door, and I'm pretty sure it would have said like we're sold out, or something like that. Like,
Well, it's crazy that it's an essential service now, and when like 2 years ago it was illegal, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Now it's essential.
It's essential.
could you imagine though, like if they closed,
but
if they
it is.
closed the dispensaries on Nevada, and like
In this time when
at this time,
yeah,
like, people would fucking freak out.
freak out, yeah.
And maybe they are closed. I don't know. I just drove by it and I was like,
I hope they're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. It's funny because we went by the gun store yesterday because my brother wanted to buy a gun. And all of the places, they all had big signs that said open still.
yeah.
Open
Right on
still,
the front.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
because everyone's trying to buy guns and stuff right now.
Ammo. Yeah,
Mm.
I heard ammo.
Ammo. Everything was sold out. There's nothing there at all.
yeah, like in grocery stores, same thing. You
Yeah.
go and there's nothing. That's ridiculous. It really feels like the apocalypse. It's like I never thought this was gonna happen ever, and I'm like going through all the halls and everything's empty. There's no products. There's nothing. Like everybody freaked out, buy everything, left home. Now I'm like, where are we going? Like what's happening now? Like,
Yeah.
Nobody knows, and everyone's answer is like, we don't know. But I love watching the comedian Tim Dillon, who Joe Rogan told me to listen to, and he was like, you know what? We're going to get through this. We're going to sit on our fucking asses and we're just going to eat our way like through this thing. We're going to get through it. Like, we're so good at this.
Sit down, watch Netflix. It's